Kanye West is out here calling out names. He's able to say all these people's names. But realistically, Kyrie Irving's situation is not Kanye West's situation altogether. The same group seems to be villainizing the same people. Now, Kanye West, his situation is far different from Kyrie Irving's. Though yet and still, he chooses to group himself with Kyrie because he knows that's the situation that's hot. Because Kyrie never said anything. All he did was make a tweet. You the one that was out here proclaiming a whole bunch of unnecessary madness. That was you. Nobody else. Nobody else. That was you. And because it was you, everybody felt a certain way. They went and rallied behind Ye. Let's get behind Ye, man. Ye know what he talking about. It's for the people. Talk about the people, Ye. So Kanye was looked at as the savior. He was the one, y'all, who was going to get it all right. Now, what did Kanye actually do, ladies and gentlemen? Can I tell you? He's all self-serving. But Kyrie Irving is about people and peace. And they keep trying to group these two together as if they're the same individual. But they're so not. They're so different in every way. So, Kanye don't like the way the minister spoke to him or about him. He thought it was a slight swipe. So he want all the smoke. He calling him out too. Kanye, come on. Be serious. You need to call yourself out, brother. That's what you need to do. Call yourself out. And the reason why you got to call yourself out is because you are the one who ain't got it right. You the one that's tripping. You the one that's on a whole nother plantation. You want to run back to the plantation and want the master to give you respect. That's what you want. You was like, I just want to be treated fairly. While you get over there and sell out, give everything you got away to them. Now you want clarity. Now you want what's best. Now you want that. Before you didn't want it. You didn't want that before. Why you so adamantly want it now? Now we Israelites, right, Kanye? Now you know where you come from. How convenient. People love to get things right when it fits them. When it fits the agenda, baby. That's all you care about. Ye want that agenda. That agenda is what matter, baby. Oh, yeah. With that agenda match, shoot, it's all that counts. Round these parts. Now, Kanye West called out Jay-Z. He called out all these dudes, man. Tried to say they were a sacrifice. That's what he said. They were the sacrifice. The sacrifice. Mm, mm, mm. Now, I don't know about you. We've covered all this. We just did the Ennis Cosby situation. We already told you what that was about, how that went down. Uh-oh, hold on. Somebody just hit me up about Black Panther 2. Man, I swear, if you ever want to date, all you got to do is have Black Panther 2 in your at the movie theater, and everybody and their mama want to go. Hey, you want to go see Black Panther 2 with me? I'm like, God damn, girl, I ain't here. All right, but damn, I really didn't want to do. Okay. So anyway, I'm back. Sorry about that. Apologize. Don't want to waste your time. I know you guys are busy. But Kanye goes to the shade room.
That's scary. They can't control you. They can't.
And they talked about controlling.
They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see,
you.
it ain't no name I won't name.
Right.
It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'll take no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone. Let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slights from nobody. Right? I ain't taking no slights from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Michael Jordan. What about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's the more important thing in life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
That's scary. They can't control.
So that's where Kanye's at. Now the whole world is caught up into this phenomenon, right? For its I would say it's viewership, right? I would recommend people going to see a lot of different information about Kanye West. We talked about Michael Jordan's father. It's just ironic he said that. It was like he's been on my Patreon. Michael Jordan's father is, we talked about that on the Patreon. We talked about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We talked about Ennis Cosby situation, the truth behind that situation. We told the whole world what's going on and woke the world up to the truth. Now, the bigger question that you guys are going to have to ask yourself is how many of you all are prepared for the truth? A lot of people say they want the truth, but how many of you guys are prepared for it? We talked about Kanye West's situation with his mom. Now he's admitting to the fact that her passing was a sacrifice. But by whom? Michael Jackson doctor who was charged with negligence. Gone at 50. Prince, gone early. They left at productively young ages, and they have tons of money to keep them alive. But when people start getting older and they start getting more closer to God, you start to see changes. Guys start moving differently. They start talking differently. They start thinking differently. They don't react the same way. Their bodies don't move to information the same as they used to. How many of you used to go do something, man? Like people used to get on roller coasters. They'd be like, man, I can't handle the G-force no more. Somebody like, shoot, I ain't young no more. I can't get up on them down rides like that. I gotta sit down. My body was like aching. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta understand that most of us and the people that was before us, they lived longer because they adjusted their bodies to the times. They slowed down. As things got older, we keep trying to be 20 and keep trying to be young. Sometimes it's cool to be older, to be wiser, to slow down. Take in things a little bit more than you used to when you're young. When you're young, you don't pay attention to nothing. It's just zip, 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 because you happen to be outside. Like, yeah, I'm outside, I'm grown, I can do what I want. You almost get hit by a car. Look out, dude, what you doing? Because you don't know nothing. You're just out in the world for the first time, so you got to learn through experience. Almost get whacked by a train or something. You gotta know what not to do. I learned at a pretty young age not to engage in certain events and affairs. I kind of mind my own. And because I mind my own, I was always protected as far as, stuff like this. Now the 911 call with Kanye's family, with his mom, she went and got breast implants, breast augmentation, and lipo at the same time. At her age, high risk for cardiac arrest, high risk. They don't advise it. Against her doctor's wishes, she wanted to let her nephew or cousin take care of her, who was a doctor. He wasn't that kind of doctor anyway, but he was a doctor. So she wanted him to take care of her and getting well instead of her staying in the hospital, which they advised her to do. She went home against their advice and everything, and she was having pains and complications. And she took a lot of Vicodin for the pain that she was going through dealing with her recovery. A lot of pain was going to come with that. And she ended up vomiting in her sleep. And while she was doing that, she winded up choking to death. And these people who tried to help revive her was not qualified because the cousin or nephew who was in charge, he left to go to a party. So you Kanye, you're on tour and you're hearing what happened, you know. That's why I was very surprised he even went through the procedure to give himself liposuction. You see, fame is a drug that is not often cured by what you might think it's cured by. So it is what it is. It's powerful. Now, what Kanye need to do, what the world need to do, is stop grouping Kyrie Irving's situation with you, because Kyrie Irving and Kanye West got two different situations. They just have the same group that's attacking them. Kyrie did nothing wrong, as Kanye West engages in conflict as well. And he only mad at the fact that they're stealing from him, but he allowed it and he tied himself to it. So he's mad. So he's venting out and he feels like he has the freedom to do so because he's Kanye West. Faye, go ahead, do your thing. I'm not mad at you for doing it, but I know what you are and I know what you're doing. You want to go run right back over there to him. So, hey, it's all good. Do you? But I don't run behind Kanye West, and it's hard to get behind him because Kanye West has a lot of nonsense that goes on with him. Whether he changed his name to Ye or Yee or whatever, AEIOU. Look, Yee is who we thought Yee was. Only Yee I know is Angela Yee, and that's that's the one I know. Kanye needs to what he needs to do. Now, he want to have a dialogue with me. We can have a conversation anytime he want it. But yes, you're getting played. You put yourself in a position to be played because you the one assigned them yourselves with them. You the one signed over part ownership over to Kim Kardashian for your Yeezy brand. You are the one that is going to be looking like a fool when they be taking your IP address and making money off of it. Sad. But we'll get into that later. I just wanted to let y'all know what Kanye West was saying. How, like he could say what he want. He could say names now, mentioning Jay-Z and Beyonce name when you was running around town trying to find ways to get Jay to forgive you and for y'all to be friends again. Crying because Jay didn't want nothing to do with you. And that was Beyonce's call. Then when y'all was at the same party, and you come running over there to jump into a group photo, and Jay didn't want to take no photo with you. He don't even want to be dealing with you at all. And that's the reason why he deals with you like distance, bruh. He wouldn't even mention your name before. But that's why he did it in the interview, so you can know, like, bruh, like, you went too far. Like, it's been too many times. It's been a lot of fights. But this time, you went too far. And I was with Beyonce. you went too far. Now you mentioning Jay and Beyonce again. They're not gonna like that anymore. So you know what's gonna happen. So anyway, thank you guys for the super chat donations. The super thank button is there. Don't forget to hit my Cash App up, which is Carcino. And Wakanda forever. Yeah, that's what I gotta see today. So, yep, here we go.